Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sean Ishianis-Ubila, and today I'm just here to talk more about who I am and what got me into venturing into content creating and all that. Yeah, that's my
Let's get to know you. Who is Sean Ibila?
Sean is a young man from Zimbabwe, based in South Africa, Pretoria. My full name is Sean Ishianis-Ubila. Ishianis for Emmanuel, God is with us. I come from the Midlands, part of Zim. I have a sister, and yeah, it's basically the two of us now. So I think that's more to it.
How was your upbringing?
Upbringing,
Yeah.
a bit tough. Actually, I grew up in the village. Up until I was 8, I went to a boarding school from primary till high school. That's like 11 years boarding school. So it was in the town, and then I stayed in the village. So I kind of adapted to both lifestyles quick. Later, until my dad was moved because of work to the low density areas. So I'm a village boy who grew to adapt into the city life. Yeah.
So I see you're making numbers on TikTok, 500K views.
I never anticipated that. I mean, it's still growing, and I'm grateful for that. Well, my whole aim for all that was not to be famous, but to be influential, because I've been going through a lot lately, things that many wouldn't know unless you're quite close to me. But there's a whole reason why I went on TikTok and started doing it. I mean, it's all natural. It's just me storytelling in parts, Everything I say right there is something that I went through, or something that I'm going through, or something that I would want to hear at this state, mental state that I am in. So yeah, I appreciate the feedback. It keeps you going. You keep wanting to do more, and it's quite encouraging. I won't lie.
You're doing a great work. I mean, numbers don't lie.
Thank you.
Numbers don't lie. So what motivated you into creating that sort of content where it's like motivational and heart feeling, unlike other TikTokers and that content?
If you check my videos, in 2020, everyone was like venturing into TikTok because, there's nothing much to do in that period. I was more of the funny guy, wearing wigs, makeup, and stuff like that with my sister. It was fun until my dad passed away. Well, I lost my mom in 2017, and then my dad passed away this year in May. So when I lost him, there's this fear that crept in me. I'd say from a mental health point of view, it was depression, I'd say. I had never had such experience in my life. I had never felt like that my whole life. I always thought I'm this strong guy, I have this aura and this courage and belief that nothing can faze me. But when I lost my dad, I guess I crushed. So as time went on, I reached out on Facebook. I told my story. I think it's still there. The feedback I got of people who are actually going through the same thing as I shook me. There's some people you see doing well in life and you wonder, but I thought everything was okay. But mentally, they are in bondage.
Yeah.
So I looked at my situation. I was like, yeah, I lost my dad. I have my fears, but I'm not going through the most. Because when I heard other people's stories, they shook me. They made me feel ungrateful, So I was like, if I spoke out and people gave me feedback, let me keep on speaking out but different information now. Let me not be complaining, but rather encouraging, because there's somebody out there who doesn't have anybody to talk to. and who doesn't have anybody to give them that positive information each and every day. When they go out, the world throws negativity at them. They come back home, they cry to sleep, like they cry until they sleep, to say. I was one of those people. So it's more like it was triggered after my dad passing away, me, depression, and then the feedback I got. I would say the feedback I got me into realizing that it's a lot of us who need positive information out there to keep going in life.
Okay, so your dad's passing actually triggered your depression?
Like on a 200% basis, yeah. Up until now, it's something I'm still fighting. So when I speak on TikTok, I'm not only speaking to people, I'm also speaking to myself. It's more like I revisit those videos after I shoot them. I go back and be like, wow. Because it's a story, it just comes and be like, let me shoot this, let me say this, And yeah, I would say my dad's passing away triggered the whole thing.
Okay, so no, you're not only helping people on social media, but it's about the man in the mirror himself.
Exactly, the man in the mirror. I don't read out quotes.
Yeah.
I speak basing on how I'm feeling at that point in time. And sometimes I feel like crying, but then, in social media, you got to put yourself together if you're going to send out content out, and it's like that. It's like you say, the man in the mirror.
In the mirror.
Yeah.
So can you tell us more about mental health? Because now it's a taboo.
On
social media, it's something that's not clearly explained. Yeah.
Which is worrying as to why. Slowly, celebrities are doing some campaigns and everything, engaging, because it's something serious.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that, there's a saying by one preacher I listened to. He was like, the nerve that records physical pain is the same as the one that records emotional pain. The only difference is with physical pain, there's a cure. There's medicines and painkillers and everything. But then with emotional pain, there's no medication.
Yeah.
So how do we go about it? We found people who invented therapists. It's more like someone to talk to. You have to get it out. And whenever you get it out, you need positive information coming back, not negative. So the campaigns they're doing, I feel like they will be more helpful, just the way they are helpful with other diseases like HIV and AIDS, cancer and all that. Because mental health issues are real. And so many people have died out of depression and nobody could tell, like, what killed him. Doctors will tell you otherwise, but that person, they died through depression. It was a lot. I'll give an example of my dad. He had swollen cells in his brains, and the doctor was like, he's thinking too much. Well, I'd say it started off when my mother passed away. He couldn't do it alone. So he was kind of like missing her, thinking of what life could have been with her around, if she had not passed away. So I'd say it actually killed my dad. And seeing that, it raises an alarm that something has to be done, about it. So I feel like people, especially people of high influence, should do more campaigns, spread out awareness, and talk much about it and how, find a solution to it, because it does not segregate. Either you're rich, poor, tall, short, dark, or light.
Yeah.
When it comes,
it
comes and it's a
real issue.
It's a real issue. It's strong. Yeah, it is. It is.
But hey, thank you for coming. And
no, man, it's my pleasure. I've been waiting to do this for quite a long time, sharing out how I feel and all that, but I feel like there's more we have to talk about. And be on the lookout. I hope you liked the first episode. We're gonna keep it coming, mostly about mental health. And before I go, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share, and comment down below your thoughts. Let's have a conversation. Tell us what you think we should talk more about. If you're suffering from mental health issues and all that, let's have a conversation, see how we can help each other. Anyway, bye for now.